What's up guys, it's CJ back with a very exciting video for today. We have managed to get our hands on the M82 Barrett rifle, which is going to be coming to SCUM pretty soon. Now in this video I realised that we have came a little bit late. Rakit has already got there ahead of the game. However, we're just going to have a little play around with it, do a little review of the rifle and test out some different things in terms of the scopes, if it can double shot someday, and yeah, we're just going to have a little look around and we're going to go through all of the stuff that we know so far through playing with it. Now this is on a test server, so again I must mention thank you to the devs for letting us have a little shot of this. We're only going to be showing off the rifle today, so let me know down in the comments if you guys are hyped as much as I am for this rifle. It's going to bring a different element of sniping, and hopefully it is going to change the game in terms of these headshots that we're going to be seeing and the community will be showcasing. And if you enjoy this video, let's try and get to 10 likes. We're going to go through a certain timetable of content and that will come up on screen, and if you guys want to see certain things then you can just skip ahead to that in the gameplay. Now first things first, let's go and have a look at these rifles in full and see exactly the different kinds of skins that we have along with the different scopes and how they look. So I've got them all laid out here. Let's go on and have a look at the black skin. So the black skin is pretty basic, it comes with the black scope, and then we'll move along. We'll have a look at the snow camo one, which does also come with the snow camo scope, and that is one of the magazines there. You can see it's pretty damn big. We'll move along here to the third choice, which is the desert, and you also have a desert skin scope. And then moving along here to the next rifle, this again just comes with the standard black scope, but it's just a little bit different to the standard black one that we see over there. It has obviously the white going through it. Now with the M82, we're going to have a little test fire here. I'll show you guys the scope. So this is the scope here, it just slides on, it does not need a rail to attach to the gun. I have had a play about with this. Be aware that everything that you're seeing now is obviously subject to change. The rifle hasn't been released, so there will be some kinks that need to be sorted out, and that's the whole purpose of the test servers, is pretty much to test them and then give some feedback. So there is a couple of scopes that we're actually able to put on this so far. Obviously you have your iron sights which look like this, and then you're going to have your standard scopes which are already in the game. So at the moment you can actually attach a holographic sight onto it, much like the other rifles in the game as well. You can also attach an ACOG to it, which you can do with the SVD, so that might be a little bit more easier for some people, but it really just depends on your play skill and how good you are with these scopes. You cannot put the Kar98K scope. I have tested that, and you cannot obviously put the POSP. There is one other thing that we will go through, which is also the red dot sight. So again, you can actually attach the red dot sight to it as well. So let's just get rid of that and we'll go with the standard ACOG sight in a moment once we find it, which will give you guys a lovely view of what we're about to do. So I have tested this out, and basically this is the high powered rifle. What it's intended to be is just a one shot. It's a Barrett basically, so you know, it's going to pretty much plough through anything. Now let's have a look and see if we can shoot two prisoners lining up a headshot at once, back to back. That's pretty inconclusive, right? Nah, we're only kidding. So yeah, that looks as if you're just going to be able to plough through two sets of prisoners at once, and obviously the noise that comes off this thing is loud. It's designed to be loud. If you shoot this, you've got to make sure that you've got your target lined up and you're not going to miss, or you're going to be extracting a lot of players and puppets to your location. At the moment it doesn't actually blow the heads off the puppets, but that's something that may come in the future. It is only players and obviously your spawn character prisoners in the game, and that was a bad shot to be shown. But this is going to plough through anything. It sounds absolutely amazing, and it looks awesome as well. So let's have a look at some other things that we have, which is the magazines and the bullets. At the moment the bullets come in stacks of 1 to 5. They're pretty heavy once you've got them all stacked up, and even when you put them into a magazine, you'll see here that a fully loaded magazine is going to be 2.3 kilos, so you have to be aware of that when you are putting in your magazines and ammo into your vest, your backpack, stuff like that. You can unload them like the same animation, and then you can load them in by stacks of 5. Reloading, again, simple, nice animation as well. And that's your M82. It sounds absolutely amazing, it looks good, it fires good, it's going to be a game changer. We're going to test some other things out in the game. What I would like to check is how many bullets is it going to take to destroy a fortification. So we're going to transition to that now. Right, so we have set up a basic fortification and we've tested out the bullet damage to the basic fortification, and as you can see here we have used basically 10 mags. So 10 mags at 10, you know, and it's not destroyed it. It doesn't look as if you can destroy basic fortification with it yet, but as I said, it's subject to change. Obviously there's going to be other tweaks and little things that they need to implement into the physics of the game. So next thing that we're going to test is we're going to test the speed of the fire, so basically your rate of fire. Now as you'd expect, it's a Barrett, so you know you're going to expect a little bit of time between shooting, and obviously the load time for the magazines as well. But let's just test it out. Let's see if we can actually plow through these 4 NPCs that was spawned in and see if we can get a quadruple headshot. You never know, it might happen. Now what we're going to do at the moment is obviously we're not too far back, so wind isn't going to play any kind of factor in this, and obviously altitude, stuff like that as well. We're just literally going to line up the shot, and then we're going to take it and try and splat our way through these 4 prisoners that were spawned in. So let's have a little look here. Wait for the right timing. And that was majestic. Floppy dicks everywhere. So that ploughed through 4 prisoner heads, so let's see if we can get any more than 4. Alright guys, so we spawned in some more NPCs. One of them is slightly off centre, so I don't think we're going to be able to get the one slightly at the back, but we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 just there, and then obviously 1 at the front. So let's just have a look and see if we can manage to shoot through all of these guys. But I think we're just going to need to line this one up right in the middle, because they're literally all right on centre. So once again, let's just have a little look. Beautiful, majestic, very beautiful. Now let's have a little look at the rate of fire. So we're going to load up some of these magazines and we're just going to see exactly what the difference is to using a standard SVD, obviously other than damage. So we'll just go up and load some of these here and we'll fire off one of these mags. We're going to take a shot at this horse as well, just to see exactly what the damage is on animals, and we're just going to shoot this on the body. So the horse is getting back up. So 2 shots. Now let's see what a full clip, roughly how long this is going to take us to go through by just firing off. So 11 bullets, pretty quick. A lot of recoil as you'd expect, however a high rate of fire. Again, could be subject to change, we just need to wait and see. So that's it for this video guys. The M82 rifle looks absolutely gorgeous. I hope you guys are as hyped as I am, and I'm really glad to be able to bring you another little look at this. If you've enjoyed the video, as always, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time for more SCUM.